can't believe we have Mr. Rollyworth as our teacher for another school year.
Mr. Rollyworth isn't allowed at our school anymore because he's mean to children. That's Mr. Jollyworth, a completely different guy.
Ned, are you dumb? That's clearly Mr. Rollyworth wearing a hat and a wig as his disguise. Students, this will be the most miserable school year of your entire lives, and I personally cannot wait to see all of you cry. Now, did anyone read the assigned 5,000-page book that I sent out this summer?
I did! I read the book 3 times this summer!
Quiet, nerd! You make me furious!
Sorry!
Now, did anyone not read the book? I didn't do the summer reading. Why not? 'Cause I didn't want to? I like you, Richard. You're going to be my favorite student this year. Whatever. Richard, how do you get Mr. Rollyworth to like you so much?
Please, Richard, tell us your secrets!
Guys, why does it matter?
I've never been disliked by a teacher in my entire life!
None of this is real. We're not real. Life isn't real. Mr. Rollyworth isn't real, dude.
Oh, I see. So what you're saying is I should pretend that I don't care, and I should be super disrespectful to our teacher.
That's not at all what I was saying, but whatever. All right, delinquents, did any of you write the 15-page essay that I assigned?
I did, but then I chewed it up and spit it in the trash can.
How dare you speak back to me! Now, because of you, there will be no recess, no lunch, and no gym class. Aw, man, Ned, seriously? I despise you, Ned.
No, guys, think about it. This is good news. We're gonna learn more. I mean, I don't care. I can't believe Mr. Rollyworth didn't let us go to recess or gym class.
And lunch! Don't forget about lunch! How could we not eat lunch? We have the worst teacher in the world. Hey cousin, today was my favorite day of all time. That's great to hear. First, Mr. Williamson sang songs, and then we learned our ABCs, and then we learned how to color, and then we ate cupcakes. Cupcakes? Yeah, and then we ended the day with 7 hours of recess.
Where were you guys at recess anyway?
We were in the classroom learning college-level trigonometry. My brain cannot handle that sort of information. I felt my head start to explode.
I wish you guys were in my class with me.
Wait, that's a great idea. Guys, let's transfer to my cousin's class.
But I'm a couple years below you guys.
I don't care. I could use a refresher on my ABCs. I forget the letter that comes after Z. I'm so glad we transferred to this class with a nice teacher. Even though we might be a bit too old for this class, I would still take any teacher over Mr. Rollyworth. Look at how colorful this classroom is compared to our old one. I love it here.
Mr. Williamson is the best teacher ever.
Here he comes now.
Hello, students. Who's excited to learn?
Is that new students I see?
That's my cousin and his friends, Mr. Williamson. They're a bit too old for this class, but they're still excited to learn.
Well, as long as they're excited, that's all that matters. Why don't you boys tell Mrs. Puppet your name?
Well, go ahead, cousin. Tell Mrs. Puppet your name.
My name's...
Don't tell me. Tell Mrs. Puppet. What's your name?
I think we're too advanced for this class.
I think you're right.
Mrs. Puppet scares me.
Go on, tell her.
Well, here we go again. Another back to school night. I hate these things. Usually I only have to deal with one teacher, but this time I have to deal with 2 because you guys are in separate classrooms. Oh no, Auntie. You don't have to worry about that. Cousin transferred to my classroom. What? I had to, Mom. My old teacher, Mr. Rollyworth, was a crazy person. He was so mean. Well, the good news is I only have to go to one classroom, I guess. I hope this teacher is very strict. Hello, parents! My name is Mr. Williamson. I am so excited to teach all of your students this year. My goal is to make sure that every child has a fun time. If they get questions right, they get a hug from Mrs. Puppet. But if they get questions wrong, they get a smack on the booty from Mr. Puppet. Oh, I am absolutely not keeping either of those boys in this classroom.
Wow, cousin, I am so happy that your mom is making me take classes with you. Now you and me are going to be the same level of smartness.
Yeah, right.
This school year is going to be so fun. You're going to regret saying that. Mr. Raleighworth is extremely cruel to his students. He's so cool to his students? I can't wait to meet him.
Hello, students. Stand up when I walk into the room. Why are you smiling? I have a strict no smiling policy in this classroom.
I'm just so excited to meet my new teacher.
You are not supposed to be happy here. Get out of my classroom.
Okay, I'm gonna go tell the principal what a great teacher you are, Mr. Raleighworth.
Ah, shh. Don't say my real name. I'm not allowed to be at this school anymore. I got kicked out and arrested last year. Call me, Mr. Jollyworth.
Okay, Mr. Raleighworth.
Oh dear.